Hey people of the internet, Michelle here at Chartreuse. Look at this. I have this new video making background. This was my original sign that was outside for 5 years, so now it lives here. So everyone is dealing with the whole COVID-19 situation, and so I just wanted to make a video to let people know that my shop is closed, but I'm still taking orders for deliveries. So you can call me, you can order online, or you could send me a message through social media of some description. And my shop phone is a cell phone as well, so you're welcome to call anytime. And our deliveries are being delivered via no contact. Everything's just being left on someone's doorstep and prearranged as well. So I just wanted to talk to everybody about my paint situation, since everybody has time on their hands to do different things. Using the DIY paint is a really great way to pass the time, especially if you've been collecting junk from the side of the road. You know, you're driving along, you see that chair, and you're like, that is an amazing chair. And you put it in your car, and then you bring it home, and then the chair is just waiting for you to paint it or do something. So you can call me and ask me what colors I have in stock. You can look online, and I can just bring them to you. I can bring you all of the things that you might need. So I just wanted to go through some of the different products that I have. So the DIY brand is actually made in California by this adorable gal named Debbie. So it's Debbie's Design Diary DIY paint. So this is a chalk and clay based paint, and the difference is that it does have the porcelain clay in it. So because of that, it has like a lot higher level of pigmentation. So you can paint pale pink over black with one brush stroke because it's really, really thick and sort of potent. It has 9 ingredients, no VOCs, and it has a very, very sort of faint, earthy, clayish scent to it. So you can paint in your kitchen, and you won't even be sort of disturbed by the smell. And then the other thing too is the projects go so quickly because the coverage is so great that you can start a project and finish it really quickly. The drying time is fast as well, so you can kind of pump out a project really quickly. The other thing is that you can reactivate the paint for like maybe a day or so after you painted it using water. So you can do a lot of blending of different colors and get some really epic types of combinations. So this pot, for example, used mint chip, white swan, petticoat pink, as well as liquid sunshine, and the golden ticket, which is our gold paint. And then this one has more yellow and more pink in it. And I did use a spray bottle to blend all the colors, and you can see if you look, there's a lot of like streaking going on. So you can do some really cool finishes with this. The color palette is epic. It's a lot different from other brands because it's so poppy. I just loved it because I feel like it's going in line with my own personal branding and my own basically creative soul. So there's hot pink, and there's bright yellow and turquoise. There's lots of different blues. There's coral, mint, and actually there's 9 new colors that are not on this chart that are available now. And the other thing that's available, I mentioned the golden ticket, which is this. So it's a gold paint, but they just came out with a copper one as well. That's called Pennies from Heaven, so I'm really excited to get that. So the paint is really, really thick, as I mentioned. And again, you can do pale pink over black with one brush stroke. It's pretty amazing. It's really, really thick. You can blend it with water. You can keep it thick. You can paint it so you see brush strokes or no brush strokes. And it's like really, really thick. So you can see like it's barely coming off of my brush. So it's amazing. This one is called Liquid Sunshine, which I feel like everybody needs right now. And it's just soap and water cleanup. I don't even put soap on my brushes, actually. I just rinse them out. So yeah, so then once you paint everything, you're going to want to put a sealer of some kind. So there's a clear wax. I have used some of the other waxes that are on the market, and it's not that fun, I'll be honest. But this is a softer wax. This is what it looks like. You put it on with a t-shirt material, you spread it all over your project, and then you're gonna be mad at me because it's gonna look really, really bad. It's called the wax freakout effect, where it really looks bad and you're thinking to yourself, the wax that Michelle sold me has ruined my project. So you don't freak out, it's a thing, the wax freak out effect. You don't freak out, you just leave it till the next day, it'll tone down, even out, and then you buff it, and then you get this like beautiful kind of buttery sheen, and then you won't be mad at me anymore. So beware of the wax freak out. Then there's some other things. There's like a black wax if you wanted to add more darkness to your project. And what you would do is you would wax it with the clear wax first, and then you would go over it with the black wax. And if you put too much black wax, you can actually add a bit more clear wax and it becomes kind of like an eraser. So there's those wax. There's also white as well, and then the clear. And then this is a really cool product. This is called Decrepit Dust. So it's literally like a kind of fine dust. So you could like paint your project and then sprinkle some of the dust into different types of crevices. So for example, if you have a piece like this, which I happen to have, if you wanted to make it look older, then you could like sprinkle some of the decrepit dust in all these pieces here. So this frame is like a million gazillion years old. It was in my dad's garage. I fought with my brother about painting it, but I won because, you know. So the cool thing about this frame is that it was painted with a whole bunch of different colors, including Salty Kiss, Old 57, Carnival Red, and some of the chartreuse spray paint is coming through as well. So you just like blend it with water and then you rub some off so you can see like the different layers in between. The other thing about this is that it has all this really beautiful floral pieces on it. I guess I don't know what to say right now. So all this like extra pieces here. So this is like a natural original piece, but if you wanted to make a picture frame like this, then you can get a boring picture frame from IKEA, and then you can add these molds that I have. Put this away for now. So you can take a boring frame and then you can use these silicone molds that I have. So this one is like a set that you would be able to put different keys and locks on a piece of furniture. And what you do is you take this paper clay, it's an air dry clay, and then you push it into the molds. And then you peel it up. And then what you would do is glue it onto your piece as it's wet using wood glue or E6000 or something like that. And then you want to paint it right away because once it dries, it'll be less easily that the paint will soak into the actual clay. So yeah, you can take a plain frame, you can add trim to it, some floral. I've got the birds here. And then I have this other crazy project that I did here. It's really crazy. It's using the paint and the molds. So the day of that birthday party that I had, I stepped on this mirror, and I can't afford 7 years of bad luck. I can't afford that. So I needed to like do something for turning this mirror into a piece of art to just kind of cheat fate. So I decided to paint it, and then I added all these birds here, and then there's like a bunch of different paint colors, and then the golden ticket as well. And then this is just like a paper lady that I glued on. So you can do so many crazy things. If you don't have a paper lady, I have some transfers as well, which you could get the same sort of look. So these are really big. They're 33 inches long. I've got 3 different types. And it's like a big floral piece. And you use a scraper to scrape the pattern onto whatever it is that you are working on. So you can put the molds, the transfers, and the paint on anything. You can do wood, metal, glass, some plastics, melamine, leather, fabric. metal, I think I said that, mirrors, like anything you want, you can use this on and keep completely transform everything. So now that you know all the treasures that I have, you can call me and find out which colors I have and everything, and then I can deliver whichever products you want to you safely on your doorstep. So again, I just wanted to say that my shop is open for orders and deliveries, and there's lots of occasions in which you might want to send flowers, including birthdays, sympathy, could be an anniversary, a get well, new baby, it could be sorry you're quarantined, I hope you have enough snacks. So many different occasions that you could send flowers for. And you know, I do also encourage on buying your own damn flowers. So yeah, so lots of deliveries for various products are available. Just give me a call, and Harry and Minnie will be here to bark at you over the phone when you call, which is always nice. And I guess that's it for now. Just watch for some other videos this week, and I guess I will check back in.